Hi, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And just
witnessed a great fight, Jun.
Yeah.
You are logged on to us by www.sunstar.com.ph for our post-analysis of the fight of the century, Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. I am Attorney Jingo Quijano. I am a boxing columnist for Sunstar Cebu. With me is the very prolific Jun Migalian, the sports editor for Sunstar Super Balita. Jun?
Thank you so much, Attorney. And we have just witnessed the fight of the century, Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao. No? And a lot of people dunay disappointed, uli nga disappointed sila kay wa kalip up sa ilang expectation ang fight. No? A lot of people mingon nga there will be a knockout or knockdown or it was an interesting fight. Pero ato mang nakita nga mura man og wa kayo explosive actions on top of the ring. By the way, we would like to hear sa atong kauban nga tuag yung direct from Las Vegas na si Erwin Lirasan sa Sunstar Super Balita, atong sports reporter na tuag sa MGM Grand Arena. Ato siyang may nabibya Ponfats.
Erwin?
Actually, ang environment diri sa sulod sa mga diri sa Studio B, sa diri mga media, daghan kaayo sa all over the world, murag na hagsa unsa ba, something like that, murag ngana. Then ang sa kuan, ang sa dito sa venue sa sulod, murag dili sa kayo grabe ang kuan, murag na parehong na disappoint sa murag sa resulta. Katong estilo ni Mayweather, murag expected na to kay dili siya gusto jud maigo og lucky punch ni Pacquiao kay namyo power punch si Pacquiao. Then sa kinsa nga boxer og maigo og lucky punch, paano jud namyo kabutangan. And then si Mayweather is given naman na siya sa defensive player, defensive fighter nga maayo jud gayo, intelligent fighter, dili jud basta-basta sa jud. Ang may rason nga murag ni daot si Mayweather siguro nang maayo jud ang need. Ug sa kuan pa ni patigbabaw ang depensa kontra sa opensa.
Okay, thank you so much, Ren. Nakita ninyo nadungog na igala si Erwin Lirasan live dito sa MGM Grand Arena, pinagi sa Ponfats. So nindot kayo yung sitwasyon ito. At least nakakita siya mga kasikas sa Las Vegas directly.
Nakakita yung input mga higala gikan sa atong kauban si Erwin tuwa dito mismo sa fight.
Yeah. Okay, atong hisgutan dito magdugay. Atong hisgot nato ni ang general natong analysis of the fight. How did you see the fight ato?
For me, it was what I expected. No, it was a chess match between two of the best fighters in the sport. No? And, although for me, I thought the scorecard was not sayop kay I thought Manny won the fight, but I have to admit that most of the rounds were very close. It could have been given to Mayweather, could have been given to Manny. Either way, I will agree to the 116-112 for Mayweather, but ako na yung comment John sa fight ang katong 118-110 sobra na to.
Well, actually I myself nagtan-aw ko sa fight, nagbuhat sa kung akong scoring. I gave only 4 rounds for Manny Pacquiao. No? I think the best was the fourth round. I gave the third round to Manny because there was no exchange of blows, more exchange of blows, no? Muragwa kayo, pero still I give it to Manny tungkol sa iyang aggressiveness, aggressor kayo siya. But round 4 ni Manny, that was the best round for Manny. kita nimo gikulatan niya si Floyd Mayweather, pero may kay siyang nakadipinsa si Floyd Mayweather, no? Pero mao to si Manny at this time nakita nimo nga wa siya mo padayon ni ato kay maybe he learn something na tingali mo pika niya kalit si Mayweather, pero ni atras siya. So iyang gihatagan og chance si Mayweather na tingali og mausay mo suod kay nagoy usaya to niya, you are inviting your opponent ba nga invite mo nga mo atake aron mo lower ang iyang defense. But season kayo si Floyd Mayweather kulata ni Manny wa siya mo kagat sa pag-atras ni Manny kay normally ang boxer pag mo undang na gali og kulata mo bounce, no? Pero wa siya mo kagat niya tong round na kay di siya gusto nga mawa ang iyang depensa. Now, that was round 4. And the rest of the round, siguro doon ay round 7 na akong gihatag sa niya kay same as he did in round 3 na maingon na to nga siya maghihapoy agresibo. No? So, in the end, I have my scores 116, 112 for Floyd Mayweather Jr.
So parehas mo dyan sa katong duha
Two
sa
other judges, yeah.
Ako, pareha tag score dyan, but bali ako I had the same score, but I gave it to Manny, no? Muna akong rason, no? Most of the rounds lagi were very close. There were rounds that are difficult to score. I would, pwede actually allowed man ka mo score of draw.
Yeah.
Sa round, but they are encouraged to pick a winner, so pwede ito 10-9. By the way, ang kaning 10-9 must scoring system means that you give 10 points to the winning fighter and 9 points to the loser. So encourage good to decide the winner kay bati man kayo ang imo na lang i-draw tanan. Now, based on that analysis, wa man koy it's arguably, no, pwede siya mo ma-score katong for Floyd. But going back sa katong observation dyan, no, si Manny wa kay siya mo siyang kumo, kay siya mo pa. I think that was part of the game plan of Freddie Roach because ingon gid si Freddie Roach before the fight nga they know that Floyd is going to set up traps, so i-trap nila si Manny. But he said that Manny is going to recognize the trap and walk away. So if you analyze nato daghang sequences nga si Floyd was ready to attack or was defending, no, inviting Manny to come in, but Manny did not engage, no? He walked away, atras siya. So murag mo live or die mo sa strategy ninyo, no? Because kanay mo gingon nga maybe this ganahan maigo si Manny. So mo to ang judges siguro tanaw nila di man si Manny aggressive enough, ihatag nila ni Floyd katong mga rounds sama sa imong adyo.
Yeah. Well, tulis at si Floyd, in fairness to Manny Pacquiao, no, wa siya mag-expect kay there was already a psychological war. Maina murag na igo sa sila sa pag-ingon ni Floyd Mayweather nga Floyd is going to fight, no? Which is nakita na ito nga manwaway si Floyd Mayweather, no? Gasigin na siya dagan-dagan, pag-human mo pikala ka usa kaduha and atras na yun. By the time nga takihon siyang Manny, iya yung gakson, iyang sipitan sa iyang ilo, which nigawas ang giingon nila nga dirty tactic, no? Dirty tactic ni Floyd Mayweather. Pero I mean dirty but legal tactic, no? That is dirty but legal tactic.
Ang term na dyan is gamesmanship, no? We all know nga mo magina duwa ni Floyd, no? They should have been ready for it. Mo magina sa basketball pa na anang sipitan mo pa ba, mamaakin ni rebound. Ano magina yung magitan, well, they should have been ready for it. Ako pa, there's no crying in boxing. Ang ako na yung comment na to is kana masigig gakos ni Floyd ba? Diba na makadaan na ng mga style. Dapat they should have come up with that plan B. And still, despite that, I still think that Manny deserved most of the rounds because he was the one
aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah, aggressive. Yeah. Pero bisan pa kung saon sa nakita nimo ang crowd ato they were not satisfied with the victory of Floyd Mayweather. Murag it was a hollow victory. Because lagi mas gwapo pang away ato ni Manny Pacquiao ug ni Brandon Rios. Kay dunay action. Naay action nagid sa tunga sa ring. Compared to that fight, di ka kakita tunga dagan-dagan kasi paluoy kang Manny ba. Paluoy kang Manny sige habol, pero pag mo-corner na niya si Floyd Mayweather, mo atras lang siya, yung gapos na sad. So, I mean, maybe ang audience frustrated because they're expecting too much action. Kay lagi, the fight of the century, no? Atong hisgutan ng fight of the century. You will never miss a single round of exciting rounds, na? Lima katong kang ilang Tommy Hearns o ni Sugar Ray Leonard. It was 14th round, no? Naabot pa itong 15th round na ito sa una. Naabot ang 14th round. Kikan sa first round hanggang sa 14th round, nakita nimo ang kada round na exciting kayo. Unlike, I'm very sorry to say that this is a boring fight, no? That I've ever seen. The boring fight of the century, no? Because people are comparing, kay ginganlan ganing battle for greatness. So people are comparing sa atong mga nyungi kay mga away like Muhammad Ali, ng Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, na it was totally like entertainment, action pack, pero kini I don't think so na mao na og dunay ingon nga dunay rematch. I don't think moabot pa ang 100 million ng premyo kamo na lay panan-aw. So ang excitement, no, as what I have told you earlier, nga the expectation of the people, that the fight did not live up to that expectation.
That's why, Jano, it's very difficult nga maingon si Floyd. For me, nga, he's the best ever kay. Kanay mong ipanganlan nga mga fighters, silang Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. Isod kayo siya makikumpara because katong mga tawhana, sukol yun to.
Yeah.
No? Kanayahang kuhan, daog lagi siya. Sumasa ato atong pre-fight analysis, diri-diri hapon sa atong website. No? Orang gapon nga itong i-expect nga sugot na siya, mudaw siya puntos. Bahalag bate, bahalag ibo siya. He will not care, he just wants to win. So, at the end of the day, lisod na, mahambog ka nga ikay pinagkamaayo.
Yeah, if you are going to say to proclaim yourself that you are the best, you are the greatest fighter, it means to say nga, package na, it is a package nga. Best fighter ka, best entertainer ka. Best fighter ka, di ka mo atras. So, I mean, like, nila ni Joe Frazier, lang Marvin,
Exactly.
Sugar Ray Leonard, nga, ni Saka sa ring, nga, grabe ka fight, yun ilang gusto. Dili lang kay to outbox, gamitan na mo pamuntos. Nga, ang most of all is, mao na giingon ni Manny, you have to entertain the paying public. Kaya inibayad na sila nimo para ma-entertain. Pero that kind of fight, a lot of people, bisan gali dito sa akong gitanawan, ingon, pati sa away, panglingo-lingo. No? Pero doon na ko ikikahinabi nga certain Renee Williams, foreigner, no? I think from US, niyanan po yun din ingon siya, Manny should have won the fight. No?
Of course, I think mo na siya may mayoriya nga sentimento sa atong mga viewers karon, no? Of course, no, kaya expected na maka Pilipino gud na, but for me, if I were to take an objective take on this, bilib gali ko nimo kay ang imong scorecard kang Mayweather sakto gyud, pero nagap mong kay kasaway sa fight.
Yeah.
Expected man gina mga gala nga masakitan to siya, di man gito siya mo engage. No, there was nothing surprising about that. In fact, I predicted nga going into the second half, Manny should be ahead in the cards. Kung dili siya ahead, Mayweather will run and hold and clinch to preserve the lead. It will become a boring fight in the second half. So, mo to inahitabo for Floyd. Murag nahibaw na siyang daog siya. But akong ganahan dyan, ha? Suko kayo yung papa niya sa corner, ha? For the first time, he was telling him, you're fighting like you're scared. Hindi mo rin itong nangisog si Floyd Senior, nagko to si ibuyan kombinasyon na tubangan ni Floyd. Happy na sumakay ang anak. Pero kung kita ni Floyd na Senior ang anumbag sa corner dyan.
Kasabahan niya. Now, actually, sa first fight, sa first round lang, nakita ni mo si Floyd is, he was the one to take the first punch, no? Yang siya may unang ni sumbag niya. Pero, wa siya mo atake, pero wa sa siya mo atras. So, yang may panidaan. And, pag hinahinek si Manny, mo mo jab siya. The same thing happened in round 2, 3. But in the fourth round, mura gibidlian si Manny Pacquiao, mura lupig doon ko ani.
Yes,
So
yes.
that was the time nga ni-atake siya mayo. atake ng pressure niya si Floyd Mayweather Jr. So pag-atake niyang Floyd Mayweather, makita nimo sa round 5 nausap na sad ang timpla ni Floyd Mayweather. Wa na siya magpasumbag, dagan-dagan na sa nagikuha niya sa dagan-dagan, mutake gali siya, hupo siya, iyangga. So maulay kung gingon nimo, dirty but legal tactic.
Before tamad to sa ato ang first batch of photos dun, ha? Ako lang i-share ang akong scoring, ha? 116-112 ko. Ang gihatag ni Floyd nga rounds were rounds 1, 5, 8, and 11. No? But again, I say it na katingin sa mga round, puro gidi close. Parang gito'y kanang mingon dyan nga lain, marag round 4 ba to nga kanang klaro kaya nga kamani. Katong naigo gito si Floyd nga nausab gid ang timpla sa duwa, no? But again, most of the rounds were close. Gihatag lang gid ako tong money most of the rounds because he was the aggressor. And I could not give the round to Floyd, to somebody nga sige dagan, sige gakos. Kay go lagi siya. But again, so ay pagdapig-dapig nga higala, it's all about perspective. Okay, you have to respect it's about style, no? Aray uban nga you have to acknowledge nga appreciate sila sa boxing style ni Floyd, no? Apparently he was accurate compared to Manny nga nasi daghang kumo nga okay go.
Yeah, pero sa ako sa nga scorecard, no? Sa ako sa nga scorecard, akong gihatag ni Manny ang round 3 and 4, which I explained already, and 7, ug ang katong sa round 10, no? Round 10. Although there was no exchanging of blows, no? So lain-lain ang angle, kay nakita na to ang 110 atong 118 110 daghang kay ni reklamo sa dato, no? Wa na to makuan ni wa kayo ni appreciate niya to. Maybe 112 and 116 112 is much acceptable, no?
Okay, we are reading some reports to from like sa AP na sa Las Vegas, no, nga ang judges ning agree on 10 of the 12 rounds. Disagree sila sa 9 of 10. So si Moretti gave it to Mayweather muna nahimong 118 110.
Yeah.
Now tan-awon lang ko sa kong card yun, ha. Ang round 9 and 10, I give that to Manny. How about you, Jun?
Round
9 and 10.
Round 9 of 10. Ang round of 10 akong gihatag ni Manny, no? Ang round 10.
Round 10,
ang 9 is Mayweather, no? Mayweather. Now, ang sa Associated Press, mga igala, they have their own scoring, no? 115 113. So it was a close fight for Mayweather, no? 115 113 for Mayweather. So it was a close fight, no? Alang sa AP. So the other judge is 118 110. It is tanaw to is maingon tag basta lang daog. Basta lang.
Well, ako po, let's share the CompuBox stats, no? Apparently si Manny threw a total of 429 punches and landing 81. Ang iyang power shots 236, landing 63.
Yeah.
So si Mayweather in contrast, mas daghag kumo si Mayweather pero gamay ra definition, 435 ang ibuhian ni Mayweather. Ang kang Manny 429. So naibuong ko ani dyan, sa ako lang gid. I thought nga iko katuo nga si Mayweather mas daghag kumo.
No? Agresibo. No, makita man gud nimo agresibo si Pacquiao, no. When you are an aggressive fighter, you have to throw punches more than the other, no. Ay natural ikaw gud mo atake lang dai kag di ka mosumbag, no. Now, ang dito sa CompuBox ni, no. In fact, si Mayweather kuno landed 34% of his total punches, no? And an impressive 25% of his jabs, no. His power shots were least frequent but more effective, landing 48% effectiveness.
Mo agree ko aning power punches, but ang kanay siguro ang total marag anyway, the stats don't lie. Ang kanay CompuBox, dugay naman ano siya reliable man siya. So anyway,
now if we're going to talk about sa advantage, nakuha gyud ni Floyd Mayweather ang advantage, like for example sa jab, no, his power shots were less frequent but more effective, landing at 48% effectiveness. Now, ang jab is 25% no, of his jabs na nagamit niya. Ang yang ni-take advantage is another one is katong iyang gidakon. Nakita man nato nga ini kuha nila, sanay nila. Di arad diri si Manny Pacquiao plus muhupo pa. Unya dali ra sa kayo niyang iwakli. So, marunong si Floyd Mayweather gamit na niyang advantage.
At this point, maybe we can take a look at our photos para mas maka-appreciate ta sa atong ipang comment ba about the fight, no? Now, at this the first photo you're looking at, kita tang Manny connects with his right jab, no? And with his left straight cocked. So, naman to daghang sequences ani dyan sa the fight that Manny was able to throw and land 1-2, the jab and the left straight.
Yeah. Pero ang after good ana, ingon ana nakita nato nga ang kumo, duha ka kumo ana, masud yun. Pero after that, roll man good.
Walay follow up.
Why follow up tungod kay roll ra sa si Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather does not want to stay in front of Manny.
He doesn't want to engage. No?
He does not want to engage. So mugawas gyud siya. So si Manny nga gamay maglisod sa siya ugok kay mubo siya.
Okay.
Maglisod sa siya ugokon no kay ako naman ang giingon kaniya to. Floyd is much faster than Manny. Faster to run. Dali rin faster when it comes to running, no? Now, sa second photo, you see, naigo ang bodiga ni Manny Pacquiao. Now, Floyd Mayweather, wa siya mo magsalig sa iyang gidakon nga nag-body puncher sa siya. Doon ay strategy, instruction si Floyd Senior, ni atong Oscar de la Hoya, kay siya man si Senior man sad ang nagkuha ni Oscar de la Hoya.
Yes.
Yeah. So, usa sa mga strategy nga gitug-an ni Oscar de la Hoya, mao kining body punching. So, we have to discuss it more inikuman ining atong pahilom.
Manny Pacquiao, i-knockdown mo First round, knockdown. Good luck!
Iba yung ano niya, hardworking siya talaga pagdating sa pag-ensayo. Good luck para kay Idol. Galingan mo para matapos agad ang laban.
Galingan niya at alam ko po na mananalo siya sa laban ito.
Kami dito sa Krame, lahat ng sambayanan, maasa at sigurado kami mananalo ka. Kaya pagbutihin mo, taguyod mo ang lahing Pilipino, lagi mong ginagawa. We are all proud of you. We are all behind you.
Okay, going back, attorney, sa atong giingon nga body punches na gigamit ni Floyd Mayweather. Murag lahi kayo kung ikaw taas ka, no? Taas ka unya mag body puncher ka. So you have to move down, no? Mo duko ka harong ka mag body puncher, no? So ang instruction is this. Kung ikaw mag body puncher ka, ang imong purpose is ma-lower ang iyang guard. So doon ay purpose si Floyd Mayweather nga dili lang ingon nga ari niya sa naong igon kundi ari sa
actually that jab, John, was just a set-up punch, no? That was not the lethal punch. Itong set up ang jab, paglabay na sa wa because he wanted to throw a left hook na follow-up to.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, no, daghan po kahit mga readers nga ning comment via the social network, no? Malingaw ta ng ilahang mga inputs, no? So let's go to Mary Antoniette De Lara. Mary says nga di kita nga malingaw aning away ni Floyd, inunggoy ra ning style ni Floyd. Di ta ma-excite ba kay si Manny lihok kayo unya og Floyd sige pamiit og panghalok. Now I should say na hugaw gyud mo away na si Floyd. Undefeated but gets a boo from the audience. Floyd wins on the title but Manny wins the heart.
Now, si Anna Frank, no? All that should have been the one who fought Mayweather instead of Pacman because they both love hugging.
Katawa ko na dyan, no? Because Olaf, as you know, is a character
Olaf,
from the Disney cartoon, Frozen. No?
Frozen.
Olaf represents innocent love. So, bitaw no, kanang si Floyd ba? Nahan kasi mo sige gakos doon. Kasi naibog siguro na siyang mani. Ha?
Ni-design ng kanang wingon nato. I'm sorry to tell ka. Murag si Floyd ba? Kalawan og sakit, hadlok masakitan. Okay. Gakos ni mo, wala may kumo, no? Wala may mga heavy punches nga ma-throw ang imong...
Actually, mo ginayang style. Huwag mo nga nalaison. If you're preparing to fight for the weather, dapat expect yung ganahan siya mo hug ni mo. At ato isumpay na kang Kenny J. Cardino, Kenny J says, fight of the century or hugs of the century?
Hug of the century. So, ano na akong giingon ito? That was the boring fight of the century. No? Boring fight of the century. No? Ang mga tao, expect lagi. So, naghan kayong mga comments. No? Daog man to si Floyd Mayweather, pero ang comments is against him.
That was Floyd's way of neutralizing Manny's offense. No? Mapikir kayo siya, no, na pin na siya sa ropes. No? Buhian ni Manny ang komo, di na siya ka-weave in and out. Kaksunday niya si Manny. So ang
sa laktod pagkasulti ito ni maingon na ito nga luoy kang Manny kay di ka porma, no? Di ka porma. Di siya kay tungod sa depensa ni Mayweather, tungod sa technique ni Mayweather, tungod sa gidako ni Mayweather, dunay reach gikuha marunong gyud si Mayweather. Gikuha gipahimos lang gyud niya ang iyang mga advantages.
Tungod po sa gugma ni Mayweather ni Manny, kinasakit man siya
after sa fight, iyang gihakog sa
mo. During the fight, iyang gakson. After the fight, gakson sad niya si Manny.
Yeah.
No? Wala ka to magselo si Jinky John Megs.
Diha ra bagitaon sila sa kilid, no, si Jinky, nagtanaw yun. Ano na makita nimo nila sa panagway nila Jinky nga frustrated sad sila kay unsaon manuoy sila sa ilang manok, manuoy sila ni Pacquiao. Magsige ng tao gukod-gukod. Why kalahian ang dagandagan ni Floyd Mayweather o ni Algieri, no? The only thing is may lang manumbag si Floyd, no? Kamao lang mo timing. Pero when it comes to dagandagan, nakuha sa ni Floyd ang pagdagandagan ni Algieri kay all corners, no? Bisan asa si Floyd Mayweather nalukop na niya ang tibuok corner.
Magbentaha si Algieri kay di man mo gakos.
Mausa na.
So we proceed no sa lain nato pod nga paghinay gikan sa Twitter, no. Kani mga celebrities ni, no. Si Raymond Gutierrez retweeted the tweet of Sylvester Stallone, no. Si Sly Stallone, no, more popularly known as Rocky, ingon si Stallone nga without a doubt Manny the single bravest and most exciting fighter to ever lace on gloves. No one comes close, seen them all. Amen to you, Stallone, no. Most exciting siya, but sometimes ang most exciting doesn't mean nga ikay mo daog.
Yeah, one comes close. So, I mean, sa fight, kagani ha, Manny is the greatest fighter. Kaya siya may nagpakita yung ka-agresibo. Then, maulagi na, it's a package there. When you are claiming that you are a greatest fighter, everybody should be in good aspect, no? The whole package. Dili ka maayo kang laki, maayo ka mo manumbat, isu ka. Makig-duel ka. So, the greatest fighter is one package. No?
Yan, napadali sa itong mga celebrities, no? Si Rufa Gutierrez, formerly Broken Heart, may ang mga emoji. No? Kang Camille Prats, ingon siya, I know in my heart, Manny won that fight. He may have lost in the eyes of the judges, but he is still the winner of all our hearts. So, kaniyang gisulti, I think that pretty much summarizes what every Pacquiao fan feels, no? um, he will still be the winner in our eyes. No? But sa akong tama na, the scorecards will forever read nga this is a loss on his record. No?
Yeah.
Nga pa isa din kang Choi Hilario gi-retweet ni Lea Navarro. Amen, Mayweather did not beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao pretty much beat himself. Interesting na yung ingon, John. Pacquiao pretty much beat himself. Kung sa may pasabot ni mo, John?
Well, actually, siguro magamit ni Manny Pacquiao ang tanan niyang ang strategy, no? Ang strategy nilang giplano, siguro ito sa wrong strategy or wa ba karon magamit ni Pacquiao ang iyang mga advantages. So siguro maayon ta nga bet himself kay siguro mauna na kuwang sila sa wa mo haon ang ilang strategy.
Siguro po kay even si matod pa sa atong mga reports diri nga even si Roach was a bit unhappy because he said that in between rounds I asked for more combinations from Manny. I thought he fought flat-footed a little too much. I agree ko because Manny should have been more mobile, lateral movement So wa kanya buhi ang kamot. In fact ato si Max Kellerman pag sa post-fight interview he was asking Manny, anong wala makay ka mo atake, no? So, kasi mo na yung masabot ni Choi na he beat himself. Now,
so,
next
wa mo follow ang ilang
game plan. Niapod kang Edwin Lasierda, Pacquiao is the people's champ. He fought for respect, not points. Won the hearts of the world. Then kang Doc Eric Tayag, when we look back at this, let us not remember defeat, rather ang pagkakaisa nating mga Pilipino para sa kapwa Pilipino o niya kaning kang Antoinette Taos. It's not our victories or defeats that define us, it's how we handle our journey. Who you become in the end is the real victory. And lastly, kang Senator Kiko Pangilinan, mahirap may pagboxing sa palos. Kasi pasabot ko ng palos din
siguro palos
lihay ba, di ba?
Lihay, kada bang mingutan nga runner mo ra ta siya ba.
Sakto rin mo ngayon ganyan nga man is the best fighter pero sometimes di man na enough to win.
Mao na gina only ang iyang kampo mo ni-claim nga he is the greatest fighter but what is the combination of becoming the greatest
it's a package thing, John.
It's package thing.
So we'll proceed to our final batch of photos para ato ma-describe maayo most of the action. Okay, John, katong mong point out ganiha Mayweather was targeting Manny's body. So ganiha it was a left jab, now it's a right straight, John. Sige, sulti naman na, John.
So, wow, kabahin na gina sa plan, no? Si Mayweather is not only a puncher yes babaw, no? So all combinations na agad siya as what I have told you ang iyang mga punches diri sa tiyan siguro to lower the guards, no? No? So maayo siya kombinasyon kay og magsige gud siya og babaw mura mag lata na sa kayo mura sa mailhan ang iyang ang iyang strategy, no? So iyang puzzle, no? Putting more puzzle on Manny Pacquiao.
He was maybe he was also trying to slow down Manny kay kanang body punches mahigala para maluya ka in the later rounds, no? So
the same photos kaniya.
Katong naigo gilagi ni si Floyd from a right jab, no? And I think kaning gwapo kaning photo dyan, no? Igo kayo ni signature punch ni Manny, the left straight, no? Abli kay si Floyd. Daghan kay itong instances and sequences nga nausab ni siya nga scenario. And for me, that's why I gave most of the rounds to Manny. Kay daghan siya igo nga kita ko nasakitan si Floyd.
How about the shoulder roll? Doon na ba'y nagamit sa imong tanaw, nagamit ba ni Floyd Mayweather ang shoulder roll?
Wala kay magamit yun, in fact, because tanaw ni mo, attempt na shoulder roll, buhay ni Manny, he would clinch or move away. Kaya bawa si Floyd nga di mo work ang shoulder roll. He prepared well for Manny, ha?
So, mao na akong giingon during our post-fight analysis, pre-fight analysis, nga ang adjustment ni Floyd Mayweather
Correct.
Jr. believe kayo ko sa adjustment niya.
Correct.
And ang kanang mga counter puncher, ang pinakamaayong muhatag og adjustment ibabaw sa ring katong nga tao nga medyo may pagkatalawan. Mubalik ta ini kuman nga atong final.
Sir Manny, go, go, go! Kasama niyo po ang buong Pilipinas at kahit pa po hindi mga Pilipino, kasama niyo po dyan sa laban niyo. Kaya galingan niyo po and we're all hoping for the best. Go, Manny!
Para sa ating pambansang kamao, good luck sa laban mo sa May 2. Sana manalo ka, patumbay mo sa Mayweather. Go, Manny!
No matter what the outcome is, we can't take away the success and the accomplishments you've made from the past. I really think you should put this guy in place. So on May 2nd, I really don't like the guy, so knock him out for us.
Okay, going back to the fight, post-fight analysis of the fight of the century, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. Now, after sa fight, attorney, there was a press conference, no? Doon ay may pahigayon din sila o press conference dito sa States, sa may States. Pero, here comes the father of Floyd Jr. na nag-open, nagbuhat siya iyang interview near sa ring ra, no? Near sa ring ra, dito ra sa ubos. And then he said, he's talking about the future of his son. Mga ba niya, he ain't got nothing left to prove. So, bato niya nga, the trainer is comfortable with his 38-year-old son's stated plan to retire in September after the final bout of his Showtime CBS contract. So, dapat siya away sa September. Kaya after to retire in September after the final bout, so katapusan na ni.
So, lang pa man siya isa ka
Dapat
fight
siya away.
sa iyang contract.
Yes, he has to fight in September. After that, banda ang iyang plan. So, mo retire siya. Now, he fought pretty much of all guys that around here, the elder, all the hard hitters. There's nothing left to do. My son needs to take this contract and end it. He's out to tough fights, tough fights. As for the rematch against Pacquiao, a topic that likely to dominate conversation in boxing circles for at least a few days. It ain't necessary to do it again because the same thing will happen. Maybe there's it. Okay? I agree. Rematch. What's the purpose of rematch? The same thing happened. No? Kay Floyd is Floyd. Kanang giingon nato nga dunay muscle memory, magamit ang gihapon na the same thing happened, no? Kay ni Haom nakita na nato nga ang inawayan ni Manny Pacquiao ni Haom sa style ni Floyd Mayweather Jr. So, he will retire with 49-0 if he will win, no? If he will win in September. So, napasaya yung contract, muaway siya September, then 49-0.
Ako dyan mo disagree ko nimo because kaniyang opinion, this is of course no, opinionated kay amahan ko ka. For me, this is his way of saying mahadlok siya si Floyd, mapilde no ng rematch. I think partially correct ni siya he's fought everybody, no? Wala man sa gilain diha nga deserving of a fight against Floyd kay ang uban nagsugod pa silang career, o pagka-establish, di na mo sell og tickets. At this point in his career, he wants money. There's no other fighter to fight in September. It has to be Manny Pacquiao. Maingon siya, the same thing will happen again? Maybe, but the point is, the fans want it, the fans demand it, no? And I think, given the chance, no, Manny will be able to fight a better fight.
Unsay epekto on the other side. Okay, Mayweather, mudaog siya September. So, 49-0. Matuman ang iyang pangandoy nga iyang matukngan si Rocky.
Matukngan pero di niya malupigan.
Rocky Marciano.
49-0.
Yeah, 49-0.
So he should fight at least 2 more times para ma-50-0 siya.
Ma-upsa niya si Rocky Marcial. Rocky Marciano. But the history, in boxing history, dili man na maoy 50-0, dili man na maoy pinakataas nga winning streak sa boxing. Undefeated. Ricardo Lopez, 55 times without a single loss. 55-0. Ni-retire na siya, 55-0. So, kung gusto ni Floyd Mayweather nga siya gyud ang pinakangilgi, he should be 56-0. No? 56-0 yun na siya.
So, what do you think, Jun? Kung sa may, as we wrap this up, atong post-fight analysis, kung sa may impact ani sa career ni Manny o ni Floyd? Ikay-unla kang kuan. Sa kang Floyd, nag-story kang Floyd, sa may impact ani sa iyang career?
Well, actually, Floyd can say, maulog na, yung plano, September, mag 49-0 siya, 49-0, pahuway na siya. He has nothing to prove na kay ang one of the greatest fighter, ang gipangayo, tagaan na ang gipangayo sa kinatibuk-an, kinabag-an nga boxing fans, iyan ang hatag, and then he proved himself. So, peacefully he will retire na.
Sa ako, for me, there's a big question mark on Floyd's career. Because di siya makasulti nga i-dominate niya yung mga kontra. Daghan kayo siya mga fights nga pati pagkaduwa because he fought a very boring defensive style. Kang Manny, John, before right up, what do you think? How does it impact Manny?
Well, Manny, as we know, no, he will be retiring for after 2 more fights or a fight, no, a fight. Then ipakita niya ang I don't know kung madayon man after this loss na muaway siya for free to the public, no. In fact, di na po niya pabayaran niya ang pay-per-view free arena sa free.
I hope sakto ka if Floyd doesn't give him a rematch, I hope he fights in the Philippines one last time before he retires against somebody may pud ng opponent, no? And for fitting farewell to his career. Like I said, no, sa atong pre-fight, kanina siya pildi niya doesn't affect him much because he has nothing to lose in this fight.
Yeah, and then he showed his greatness on top of the ring. Now, and the next thing siguro, sa kampo ni Manny Pacquiao, kung doon naman gari giandam sila nga farewell fight, you have to give Manny Pacquiao an opponent who is a fighter, a do-or-die fighter. Yes. Don't give Manny a fighter that who runs well, a quick fighter, no? Kanang gusto entertainment.
Kanang kontra nga dili maibog niya.
Sige gakos. So this is maingon nato nga graceful exit for Manny, give him a fighter who can fight a 2-2 contest on top of the ring. So that would be a great fighter. Now, ug makapakita si Manny, unsa niya kanang maingon natong fighter nga medyo lamang niya gamay, no? Lamang niya.
Lamang sa
dakong niya musukol yun ba.
Nana ko idea na John, I think Marcos Maidana would be a perfect career ender for Manny Pacquiao.
So that would be a perfect, no? Maidana. The other one,
it would be a war.
Oh yeah. Katong si Alvarado.
Pwede sad. Or si Ruslan Provodnikov.
So kanda may
bagay yun,
di ta ng Floyd Mayweather ay sus ako since from the start nag-ingon ako kini maabot nga boring fight. Mayweather will bring the bacon home by unanimous decision yeah, it is a boring fight. Oh, natok na yun ang ingon. Sakto yun kay man. Pero mao lang gina, katong kang Maidana is the last hurrah.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Ingnon ni Manny ito, the last hurrah. Maidana is a good fighter.
Anyway, no, sa mga Pacquiao fans out there, no, don't lose heart. I know we are disappointed, no, but remember that this is the biggest fight in the history of the sport. We should be proud that a Filipino is one of the protagonists, and he acquitted himself quite well. In fact, most think that he won, or majority of the fans think he won. So, ay mong gagawin makikala because hold your head up high, and I think Manny should do so also.
Yeah, you know, Manny lost the fight, but what
he won the respect of Floyd.
Yeah, he won the respect.
Kita kasanaw ni Floyd the middle rounds. I knew kita siya, he could very well lose the fight, and he was in danger of losing the fight.
Yeah, Manny lost the fight, but he showed the greatness as one of the great fighters in the history of boxing. And we were so proud of Manny. Kay ang mga comments karon is not siya pagkapildi, ang comments karon is not against him, it's against Floyd. Every time si Floyd mo claiming that he is the greatest fighter, a lot of people will say, no, you are not the greatest fighter because you are a scared fighter. Okay, murag wa na tayo igong panahon antod sa sunod nga higayon. Muaway pa si Manny Pacquiao, rest assured kaninyong mga viewers na we will give you enough time o we will share you among pasaw ninyo ang among mga hamubo gagmay mga panahon when it comes to boxing with Attorney Jingo Quijano.
Thank you.